Welcome back to The Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. This is week 2 of Reset Your Home in 4 weeks. In only 4 weeks, we are going through our entire home. We are going to not only declutter and minimize, but we also are going to deep clean. Now, there are a lot of tasks involved, and especially if it's been a little while since you've done some of these things, that may seem overwhelming. You absolutely do not have to do every step of this. You can decide, I am going to divide this into 30-minute increments. So each day I'm going to take 30 minutes, make this a priority to do this, or you could set aside your entire Saturday to do this. Do whatever works for you. But I know if you do something, it's going to make a great impact in your life. This week is week 2, and we are focusing on our bedrooms. Some of you may only have 1 or 2 bedrooms. Some of you may have 4, 5, or even 6 bedrooms. So determine how you want to do this. You can do this into the zones that I am going to create for you. I have 5 different zones, 5 different tasks, if you will, that we're going to do each day. Or you can determine, today I'm focusing on the master bedroom, tomorrow I'm focusing on my sons, the next day my daughters, the next day my guest room, however you want to do that. So divide it up however it makes sense to you. So let's get started. Zone 1 or day 1, our first task is always going to be to declutter. Before we deep clean, we always need to declutter. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stuff that doesn't matter anymore, the things that we can clear off of our surfaces and clear out of our space. And that way we don't have to worry about those. We don't have to clean those items. For your bedroom, you want to be sure that it's a calm, relaxing place. And so you don't want a lot of stuff cluttering up your nightstands or any other surfaces in your home. We have a cabinet that is underneath the TV in our bedroom. And so we have some decorations there, and I've actually been rethinking those. So while I'm doing this zone this week, I'm really going to be thinking, are those things that I want to keep there, or are those things that I am actually going to go ahead and let go from this space? If you have kids, this is a great time to declutter their room. You can do this a quick declutter. Set a timer for 15 minutes and say, let's fill up this basket. Let's go ahead and get everything off of the surfaces that we can. Let's try to see what we can donate. Christmas has just happened. They received some new toys. If you didn't declutter before Christmas, now is a great time to do that. They have new stuff. Let's let some of the old stuff go. Zone 2 is going to be our baseboards, our blinds, and our woodwork. So if you have any chair railing in your room, we have some wooden trim that is up around the top of our bedroom. And so I'm going to be sure to dust that. I am going to wipe down the baseboards first. It's great to vacuum those to get that first layer of dust off and then go back through and wipe them down. I'm going to dust my blinds and be sure that I've vacuumed my windowsills. And so take some time to do that for day 2. Day 3 is going to be our furniture, our lights, our ceiling fans, our vents. We're going to look up at all of that stuff that's up in the ceiling that you may forget about, but we're also going to take time to clean our furniture. Now, many of you may be like myself and you have a fabric headboard. And I don't know if you've ever tried to vacuum that. That is a really difficult thing to do. My headboard doesn't seem to vacuum well, and it sort of holds onto dust. So a quick tip that I have is to use a lint roller, the ones that are sticky. And I will roll that across until I notice that it's full, take off the little layer there, and then do it again until it's completely clean. That is a really fast way to dust your fabric surfaces. It's also a really great way to clean your lampshades is with that same lint roller. Be sure to use a microfiber cloth and gently wipe off your light bulbs. And also with my ceiling fans, I like to clean that light, take that we have like a little bowl that's attached to the lights. Take that off. I don't know why, but it seems like ladybugs love to find that place and then they die and go on there. And so I need to empty that out, wipe that out, and then also dust those light bulbs. For your ceiling fans, I highly recommend an extendable microfiber cleaner. I will attach a link to that below. It works really great. It's easy to adjust it, and we wipe the ceiling fans, the blades right off, and it dusts those really, really well. And then don't forget about your vents. I mentioned this last week, but we can change our filters at our air conditioner. But the problem is if we don't clean our vents on this end, we're still recirculating that air that is dusty. So be sure to use your vacuum if you have an attachment. If not, you can just dust it and get all of the dust off of those vents that are in your ceiling. Zone 4 or day 4, it's going to be our bedding. Go ahead and take that comforter off. It may have been a little bit since you've washed that. Wash your comforter, change all of your bedding. If you use a mattress protector, be sure to wash that as well. So we're just going to spend throughout the day changing out loads of laundry. And this would be an area that if you wanted to spread this out over the week, you absolutely could if you have a lot of different beds to do. But clean all of that bedding, make sure that your pillows are fresh. Maybe you notice that you've had those pillows you sleep on for a while. Maybe it's time to replace those. But this day, we're going to focus on our bedding and be sure it's all really clean and fresh. And while you're in this zone of bedding, you also may want to reevaluate your blankets. I know that in our home, blankets seem to be something that just appear. All of a sudden, we will have a lot of blankets. So go through those blankets, decide if you want to donate some of those. For us right now, it's wintertime, and this is a great time to donate those blankets to a shelter. So go ahead and let some of those blankets go. And then zone 5 is going to be our closets. Now, if you have never decluttered your closet, that may seem like an overwhelming task, but just set a timer. And first of all, go through your closet really quickly and determine what are the things that no longer fit me or things that I no longer like to wear. And especially if you have children, this is a great time to go through their closets and determine what does not fit them anymore. Pull all of that stuff out, donate it, or put it in a pile that you're going to sell it. Just be sure that you take care of getting that out of your home really quickly. And then step 2 to a really quick closet purge is going to be go ahead and rearrange your clothes. Maybe you already have a system and they just need to be straightened up. I arrange my clothes by I have my coats and my jackets, and then I have my long hanging pieces. And then I have a double rod where I have all of my sweaters and I have all of my skirts. And then on the last rod, I have all of my tops. So do whatever works best for you. Determine what types of categories you have and then arrange your clothes in those categories. That'll allow you to see exactly what you have. And also, it's visually really pleasing when you walk in and everything is very neat and organized. And then, of course, the last thing you want to do is you want to clean your closet. Wipe down all the surfaces, dust everything. Use your vacuum cleaner, whatever you need to do to be sure that your closet is really neat and clean. I know that for me, having a neat and organized closet makes a huge impact. Each morning when I walk in to get ready, each evening when I am showering and getting ready for bed, I love having that space really nicely neat and organized. That wraps up our second week of resetting our home in 4 weeks. And now all of our bedrooms are going to be neat and organized and deep cleaned and decluttered. And I would love for you to follow me on Instagram. For each day, we're going to be going through these tasks together on Instagram. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Be sure to hit the bell so you'll be notified when week 3 of Reset Your Home in 4 Weeks goes live.